Three mistakes that quietly destroys the future of immigrants in a foreign country, especially in European countries. Most immigrants don't fail because of big crimes, but because of small everyday mistakes. There are three mistakes they make. I'm going to discuss all of these with you, and at the end of the video, I'll give you three remedies how you can avoid these mistakes. By the way, since I have lived in America 50 years as an immigrant, as a foreigner, and I have seen up and down, success, failures, I have seen, you name it, I have seen every single thing that an immigrant can suffer and succeed with it. That's why I think I am a better judge of telling you what you can avoid and what you can do when you are in a foreign country, especially in United States, Canada, excuse me, United States, Canada, Australia, UK, and foreign countries. Now, back home, the immigrants may be making mistakes, but those mistakes are forgiven. They are removed from their record. They are not punished. They are fixed. But abroad, those mistakes do not finish, they are punished. And they can stay on your record. Sometimes it can also affect your status. So let's start with what is happening and what happens to an immigrant when he comes to, I would say, United States, for example. When an immigrant is arriving in his aeroplane close to the airport, he's thinking, when the plane lands, what do I do? He is scared of the immigration or the customs. Will they accept me? Will I go inside the country? Will they revoke my visa? Will they cancel my visa? Well, the plane lands, he comes through customs, he comes to immigration line, and he's successful. Now he's very happy that he has come to a country where he had dreams, he has freedom, and that he will make a successful life. But this is where the reality kicks in. Now what happens? Let me tell you step by step. Number one, he does have a dream, a successful dream, thinking he will make a future for his children, for his wife, for his loved ones, but it does not work that way. He started getting advice from his friends, from his relatives, takes advice from YouTubers, TikTok. He takes advice from WhatsApp groups. All of those advices put him in the wrong direction because immigration does not work on stories. Immigration work on laws. It works on some principles. It works on certain laws that are generated, that are made here to make an immigrant successful or make him lose his immigration status. So getting these advices from friends and YouTubers can lead to his visa cancellation, his travel ban, his status violation, and even his deportation. Now remember that good intentions don't protect you from a bad advice. Your friends may be giving you very good intention, very good advice with good intention, but unless you verify it, it can lead you to a disaster. Number two, very important, number two, mistake number two. The immigrant ignores small mistakes. He thinks, well, it's a very small, minor mistake, nothing will happen. But no, it has major, major consequences. For example, he has to change his address within 10 days of moving to another location. If he delays in that, it's a deportable offense. He overstays his visa by 1 or 2 days, makes no difference, 1 or 2 days, no. Even 1 day can put a ban on him for 3 years. He not only overstays his visa, but he also sometimes signs some documents, maybe the airport or somewhere else, without reading it. And the fine prints, unless you read it properly, can result cancellation of his visa. Now, the third problem is that he lives beyond his means. He comes in here, he thinks that he will make money, and now here to show off, he buys a very expensive car, he goes to an apartment, a condo, even if he rents it, that's beyond his means, and he starts spending money. He starts spending money to his family people there. He overinvests and overspend his money in the United States. He uses credit cards over the limit, or he gets loans, and then he has to repay all of those. But remember, he has come here for success, not overspending. He goes beyond his means. That is the third important thing that kills him, because the interest rate is very high, and then eventually he cannot catch up with it. He destroys his credit, and he cannot get anything in especially European American countries. So be very careful. You have to have three things to avoid all of these. Number one, do not take advice unless you can verify it. Anyone who advises you, go ahead to official sources, verify if that advice is correct. Understand, get information, because information is knowledge and knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have, official knowledge, the real knowledge, the more successful you will be. So do not depend on the advice of your friends. Number two, do not overextend yourself. Live within your means. Do not overspend. The more money you spend, the more you get in debt and the more problems you have. And eventually, you will be left with zero. Very important. And number three, success is not a lack of discipline. Success is, if you succeed in a country, you got to have a discipline. You have to live within your means. You have to follow the laws, even if they're very small. Very important. Do not think that I'm driving at nighttime, there's nobody there, and go ahead and violate and go through the red light or do some other things. Or if nobody is watching, you do some violations. Don't do it. The law says you got to live within the rules and regulation of the country. So whether somebody is watching you or not, you must know that what the law is and stay within those laws, act and perform. In America especially, sky's the limit. As long as you follow the laws, you can make money. There's no limit on it. You can be a billionaire if you follow the laws, but if you violate the laws, everything will crumble down on you, and you can go to jail, you can be also deported. So the three things that you can avoid: do not overextend yourself, pay attention to the laws, and follow the legal advice and verify that advice is correct. Only then you can be successful. Now remember, your dream of coming to a foreign country is to live here peacefully, make your money, and have a status. But that can only be achieved if you are following the laws of that country. If you like this video, please follow it, share it, and tell your friends, if they're coming to a foreign country, what they should do, what they should avoid. Thank you.